Well, good morning, everybody. This is Pastor Jay, and I'm coming to you from Cornerstone Church, and we're here today to do our Thursday Digging Deeper devotional. And we are continuing to dig deeper into the book of Romans. We are in Romans chapter 1, verses 13 through 17, and we're talking about the power of God. In Romans 1, 13 through 17, Paul writes, "I do not want you to be unaware, brothers and sisters, that I planned many times to come to you, but have been prevented from doing so until now, in order that I might have a harvest among you, just as I have had among the other Gentiles. I am obligated both to Greeks and non-Greeks, both to the wise and the foolish. That is why I am so eager to preach the gospel also to you who are in Rome. For I am not ashamed of the gospel, because it is the power of God that brings salvation to everyone who believes, first to the Jew, then to the Gentile. For in the gospel, the righteousness of God is revealed, a righteousness that is by faith from first to last, just as it is written, the righteous will live by faith." As we conclude our study in this section of the book of Romans, I just want to point out two facts. That the salvation of God, the power of God, and remember we started saying the power of God is the salvation of God, the salvation of God is the power of God. Salvation is power, power is salvation. And the salvation of God flows through two things, righteousness and faith. That last verse there says it this way: there is a righteousness that is by faith. In the gospel, the power of God is revealed, and the gospel, the righteousness of God is revealed. Righteousness, power, gospel, all connected. And righteousness only flows into our lives through faith. Because Paul concludes this section by saying, there is a righteousness that is by faith from first to last. How do we obtain the gospel? How do we obtain the power of God? How do we obtain the righteousness of God? By believing in Jesus Christ. From first to last, that is the answer. I'm going to leave you with that thought, and then we'll move on again into our next section as we approach Romans chapter 1, verse 18. Till we meet again, God bless you and be at peace.